Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to give a channel update here, just out for a drive, and just wanted to give everybody a few updates on what's going on with the channel. So I started the channel a little over a year ago, and I've gotten way more views than I ever expected. I was originally just going to make like 1 or 2 videos about the Mach-E, try and make these like perfect videos that would do really well, and then that would kind of be the end of it. But I realized how much I enjoy making the videos. The Mach-E always has something interesting going on. I was trying to make that one perfect video or whatever, and it just kept getting longer and longer and longer. And then I realized, what if I made some shorter videos and kind of kept doing this? And so that's kind of where we are now. And so if you are really invested in the channel, you probably watch all the videos, both the long form videos and then also the YouTube Shorts videos. And you'll notice there's kind of a pretty big difference between the two in terms of the content I have. So on the main channel, on the long form videos, I have a lot of Mach-E content. That's primarily the videos that are there. There are a few longer form videos that I have about like the Polaris slingshot, some accessories for the Mach-E, stuff like that, but it's still all, charging, it's still all pretty EV and Mach-E focused. And I don't have any plans to change that. I'm planning to keep it that way. Maybe longer term, I'd love to have some other EVs on the channel. I have a little bit of experience with Tesla. I've driven one. I really haven't had one, where I got to spend a lot of time with it, especially after having the Mach-E for a while. It'd be nice to have some better comparison there. So I'd like to do that. I also have, I recently did a video about the Chevy Camaro, because I was originally trying to do a like standard Mustang convertible video for the 2024, because they refreshed the car for 2024. Anyways, I'd like to get a Mustang on the channel soon so I can kind of do a better Mustang Camaro comparison. But that's not really EV focused. And so, this channel, I just really like cars. I think the EV side of it, with the Mach-E especially, like there's always something new going on. This car is still getting software updates. We'll talk about that more in a second, but there's, every month or so, there's something that happened with the car, good or bad. Most of the time it's been good, or it's changed, because the software changes. Some gas cars do have some form of software updates with infotainment and stuff like that, but it's not quite to the level that the EVs do. And so the Mach-E is providing a lot of kind of long form, ongoing content that really is kind of the foundation of the channel. But like I said, I just like cars in general. Before the Mach-E, I had a Mustang GT. I had that for 8 years. And so, I'm still interested in gas cars and sports cars. I like all the EVs. I think all the charging, all the software, just kind of the day-to-day use case for EVs, I think makes a lot of sense for a lot of people. And then there's a lot of, things about EVs that aren't perfect, that are being refined. Some areas where the gas car is still a better choice. And anyway, I just like talking about cars. So the main channel will still feature primarily the Mach-E, but I'm trying to get some other cars on here soon, like the new Mustang, to kind of compare that with the Camaro, and also with the Mach-E. I mean, it's obviously a totally different car, but I'm curious with the software, does anything feel similar or, crosses over between the Mach-E and the regular new Mustang. And then I also like to get a Tesla on the channel, compare that with the Mach-E. So a lot of exciting stuff coming. And then on the Shorts feed, that's mostly been stuff I've seen at car shows, and mostly just, non-EV car shows. So supercars, sports cars. A lot of the content started on that channel. I went to Monterey Car Week in 2023 last year, and got to see some super cool cars, filmed quite a bit of content there, and I kind of realized, like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like, I'm not getting to drive these cars or spend a lot of time with these cars, so I don't have a lot of content I can make, but it's still exciting to see that, and it's kind of perfect going to car shows and doing more of the short form video in the YouTube Shorts. So again, that's going to continue. This year, I don't know if I'm going to make it to Monterey. I probably won't go to Monterey this year, but I am trying to go to more local car shows, or just if I'm traveling, try and see if there's any car shows going on where I am, and keep the Shorts feed going with hopefully some interesting content. Gotten to see some cool stuff recently that I just posted in the last couple weeks. So check that out if you're interested in that. So yeah, that's kind of the channel. It's kind of EV focused on the long form, and then it's kind of supercar, gas car focused on the Shorts feed. So, if you have a strong preference either way, hopefully that one of those feeds works for you. There's a couple of playlists on the channel, so hopefully that kind of keeps the content organized. So want to also give you a couple updates about the Mach-E. So I've actually owned the car for over 2 years now, so I really should have a 2-year review out, and I don't. And there's a reason for that. There's a couple of milestones I'm trying to hit before I make that video. One of the milestones is I would like to get close to 20,000 miles, or actually hit 20,000 miles. I'm at 17,700 right now. I just feel like it'd be nice to get a few more miles under my belt with the car, just see if anything else comes up. I wanted to take the car to the dealer again and tell you about that experience, so I have done that. I've also been waiting on the Tesla supercharger network adapter. I was supposed to get that in June, but then they pushed my ship date till July, and today is July 28th, so it's still showing July on the website, but I haven't seen any shipping notification or anything there. So it's probably still going to be a little while, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to get it. I was also waiting for some more software updates, specifically BlueCruise 1.3. So my car just got that within the last week or so, week and a half. And so I'm going to be, probably the next video is actually going to be BlueCruise 1.3. I took a bunch of video of BlueCruise 1.0 and then kind of redrive those same roads with 1.3. So, stay tuned for that video if you're interested in that. That'll be probably my next video. And then I'm also looking to do a live stream kind of Q&A about the Mach-E, because I see all the comments people make. That's great, but there might be some other questions that would come up in that Q&A session that would be worth trying to answer in the long form video on my 2-year, hopefully 20,000 mile or so review. So anyway, stay tuned for the BlueCruise video that's coming. Still waiting on the Tesla adapter, and then I would like to do that live stream. So kind of once I get all of those ducks in a row, then I will probably try and really do a good 2-year video. So yeah, thanks so much to all my subscribers. Really appreciate it. Well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.